for season 1, we talked about Stephen Graham's fitness regime. Fish and rice. And everyone's fish and rice.
Fish and rice cakes. If I smell rice cakes now, I start getting PTSD, honestly. He's still doing it, though.
Really?
Yeah. He's still doing it. He's still no carbs. But he's 52 and, you know, I've
Well,
known
I
him
did a
since he was
Zoom.
19.
I did a Zoom the other day with him, and he looks like
Yeah.
sugar.
He's
He looks
still-
like Sugar Goodson.
He's still sugar.
Yeah, yeah.
When he doesn't, I go, oh, you can go a little bit more sugar again.
Yeah.
And he's there like that in the gym. Yes, love.
You fight your way and I will fight mine.
There's no wrath like a woman scorned. Nah, I bet you wish.
Mary made mistakes in season 1, and she knows she did. Like, it was quite obvious where we left that she knew she had done wrong. So I think she's like going into season 2, like, or just that next phase in her own mind of like, I've got to have some kind of an awareness of other people. It's like, yeah, but she's trying. So it's like, it felt like a toddler. Like, she's so intelligent in like one specific aspect of life, which is survival. But she's so not in any way advanced in like the emotional intelligence department. Yeah. So it just felt like she was like going to school for her soul and for the good of other people in her world. So it felt like she was trying, but it felt like a toddler. Like I'd take like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back and fall over and then have to get up again. But she was trying. Yeah, because she's trying.
I think tonally we wanted to distinguish that it had a different feel. It definitely had a different feel to season 1 in terms of that we have gone a slightly, I don't want to say darker because that makes it sound too intense. I would say we've just gone a deeper is probably the word, a deeper road with all of the characters and the tone of the show, because I think we were allowed to do that now that we set that, you know, the characters and their world and what they were doing and everything. It allowed us to be able to delve just that little bit deeper.
So are you still planning to go back to Jamaica?
I have something that keeps me here a little longer.
What kind of something?
Evolves. Honestly, I don't know that he does. I feel like he more devolves. I feel like he kind of goes backwards a little bit in terms of his development, but I think he's going backwards in order to go forwards. I think he needs to go to this space that he's in and exist in that truth and just feel everything that he's feeling for a moment, because he's been suppressing for so long. He's on his journey of not just redemption, but I think self-discovery. I'm gonna call it that, yeah.
In any series that you do, that season 1, you're doing quite a lot of work to get the characters into people's heads and get them into their hearts, which is even more important. By the time you reach season 2, you can then be a bit more expansive in terms of who the characters are. You can explore the journey that they're on, and most important of all, it's very tempting to think, okay, series 1 was great, really worked, people love it, do more of the same, which you must do because the character is the same. But I think it's important to reflect the nature of real life, and people in real life do all sorts of odd things and they're motivated in ways that you wouldn't expect, and try to keep, if possible, the oddness and the chaos of reality.
And complexity as
Then,
well.
yeah,
People
exactly.
are complex, right? Our lives are complex. So it's just reflecting that.
What was the most fun day you had on set for the second series?
I think, again, I actually don't know if I can talk about it. Can we talk about it? I want to say like the big, can I not talk about that? Oh no! Basically there was a day when I got to essentially get my hands dirty and I was like, thank God, like I'm desperate. Everyone, I spent season 1 like sat outside a ring being like woo woo, and I was like, where's my time? So there was a day when I was like, get in.
Yeah.
And it felt pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to scream, I got to punch things. It was a big day. Big day for me. Big day for Mary.
So this is why you needed me, to clean up your mess.
A big theme of this show is doing anything possible to make your name. I was interested in what you've both learned about your motivation, your own career in that vein, about making, what choices have you made to make your own name?
I think the word that just like rang out there was like integrity, because I think that all the characters in this show do best when they are true to themselves. Yeah. And that also was mirrored in like seeing like you and Stephen. Like I admire you both so much, but like what the kind of the crux of it is that you're both so committed to the work. Like everything revolves around that. Like there's no ego. So I think artistic integrity has kind of been my biggest takeaway from this job, as Mary and as Erin, about just going, okay, what really matters here?
Yeah.
And that's been like the biggest like gift.
Yeah. It's an interesting question. I hadn't thought about it before, but I think since this show, I'm probably taking much bigger swings at life. And that's, like you were saying about the unconscious, sometimes or the subconscious, where sometimes your character's beings rub off on you. Maybe subconsciously, his kind of dreaming and just kind of going after things and getting out of the box has maybe rubbed off on me a little bit, and I'm not procrastinating, not procrastinating anymore with the things that I've always wanted to do. So, yeah, watch this space.
That's exciting.
Maybe.
I'd say don't hold on to the motivation too much. That's the point, because don't hold on to the ego. Let go of the ego and allow it just to be. I think the minute you start to try and be motivated is when it's false motivation. I think it has to come from an organic, real place. And I think if you're doing it with authenticity and mindfulness, then that motivation will be the perfect motivation.
It would be a mistake if, as a writer, you do something and people congratulate you for it and people like it, to think, well, what I must do is keep doing that. Because I think if you do that, then the thing will run out of petrol quite quickly. And I think you have to, it sounds, I mean, it's completely true, so it doesn't matter how it sounds. You've got to be true to the characters that you're writing, and you've got to believe that if that character you think would do that, then get them to do that. Don't point them in the direction you think that's going to make you popular.